back to another episode of me exploring Algeria, and I just want to start off by saying thank you so much, not only for viewing this video, but all the videos in the past, the support, the likes, the comments, the shares, the messages I've been getting on TikTok and Instagram, as well as on YouTube, has really blown me away. I just want to thank you all so much, and just sit back, relax, and let's keep on showcasing Algeria and just showing the development, the beaches, the lifestyle, the people, and the amazing culture that is here in this beautiful country and why we love it so much. So with that being said, got another exciting, busy video for you all today. So let's get into it. We have now made it to our first destination of the day, and as I always said, of course I can get driven somewhere and go and explore it like that, but I always love just being asked to drop me off in an area and then pick me up 2, 3, 4 hours later. So I was dropped off initially right down in the back there. I'm busy doing a walk now because actually my best friend that lives in Austria sent me a screenshot of this one place, and he was like, man, how have you not visited this place yet? And I was like, what is its name? And then he sent me a picture, and I was like, okay, I got to make a plan. I got to be able to go and see it. So you can see one side just looks like an open field, the other side's a car park, and people who know this area know where I am right now. But there's an absolutely beautiful beachfront promenade that now I'm going to go and walk on. In the back you can see the Grand Mosque, and it is an absolute sight. I'm going to be doing a full video of it in the future where I'm going to actually be going with my mother and just engaging in the beauty, because obviously, like we've seen the one in Abu Dhabi, and this one is just absolutely incredible. Words can't even put it into the size and the beauty of it. And when I was researching it, they said it's the biggest mosque in Africa, but interesting, the third biggest mosque in the world. The only ones bigger than it is in Medina and Mecca in Saudi Arabia. And the minaret is apparently the biggest or the highest minaret in the world, and it can hold the whole mosque 120,000 people. It's absolutely insane. But with that being said, I can see the promenade, I can see the walkway. There's also this massive mall, and this is how my morning is going to be. Really excited, and just to showcase this. And as I said, it's just so great walking because you get to interact with people. The hospitality, the friendliness is completely unmatched in Algeria. Never seen anything like this in the world. So let's walk a little bit further down and explore the promenade. I have made my way onto the promenade and have been walking for quite a bit, but just look in that view. And this is actually all still under development. You can see all the forklifts and cranes busy developing it, but I don't know if you can see in the distance, because way down there is where I started. There's a whole group of people, and what those people are actually doing, they all have rubbish bags and they're walking along the beach picking up any rubbish, because obviously with it being a bay, then when it goes from the fast velocity to the slow velocity, it deposits all of the rubbish that is in the litter that is collected. So there's people cleaning it. Just over this section here, there's a whole lot of people busy swimming in the water, and they're busy putting all of these rocks down. They are busy making a walkway. There's a beautiful walkway that has just been made there. There's a whole lot of cast iron that they're currently doing. So when this is completely finished, you can see a Ferris wheel way in the distance, and I must say, whoever did this tiles deserves a raise, because like they are all perfect from as far back as I can see. And I've been trying to spot to see if there's one out of place, and it's just absolutely spotless. Perfect. You can see the bins everywhere to ensure that everyone is respectful. They don't throw rubbish on the floor. Obviously there's some rubbish here, but that's understandable with all the development going on, as well as with it washing up in the tide. But it's going to be absolutely amazing. You can see the tractor or the grader going down there depositing some rocks. I've been watching it. I'm going to try and walk a little bit further down there and then all the way at the end and see what's happening there, because once this is fully complete, just with a view like this, especially to come and walk, to come and run, like I'm just doing it now to get a walk and also and just to explore a little bit. You can see the Martyrs Monument on the top of the hill there, and then you can see the city center there with the Martyrs Square. So let's keep on walking, but all in all, pretty blown away actually, and I cannot wait to see the final product of this. Like literally on the Mediterranean, unobstructed, hardly anyone here. What more could you want and ask for? I have now made my way all the way to the end of the promenade, so you can see way down there is where we started, and now this is where I ended up. I was actually hoping to be able to cross here because you can see there's some beautiful gardens. There's actually like a little local fishing busy setup over here, which is really, really cool, also with all the different color boats. So I was hoping to be able to walk all the way along, walk past the Ferris wheel and everything like that, but obviously you can see a massive canal that is there for stopping that. So one of the other days I'm going to have to ask to get dropped off on that side of the city and then be able to walk all the way up and down there. You can see there's very busy trade, lots of container ships and everything like that in the distance. But really, really cool. I cannot wait to see the final product of this, to have this type of facility. It's kind of like a marina type vibe where you can walk around and everything like that. I love the fact that there's lots of palm trees, there's lots of lights. So also in the evening, I must presume that it's absolutely beautiful to be out here. And then another place that someone told me I really got to go and look at, especially if I'm walking around this area, which I'm going to end up doing now. I've seen it many times on the freeway, but they have replicas of all, like say, great features across all different countries. They have all these different flags, and then there's a bridge you can even cross that then goes into where like the Grand Mosque is. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. The walk was beautiful. It really, really woke me up because it's still like probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock now in the morning. It's just great to see that so much is being put towards like industrialization and developing the country, because that's really, if you want the people of a country to prosper, that is where you have to spend money. So it's great to see that. And then on the Mediterranean, all of these type of views, there's actually quite a few people walking up and down, but now I can see all the flags. I don't have any money on me, so I really, really hope I don't have to pay anything, but otherwise just the walk there is going to be completely worth it. I can see it just far down there in the distance. So I'm very excited because every day we've driven past it, I'm like, I really want to go and see it, because it reminds me very similar to one that we used to have way back in the day in South Africa. So it's going to be really cool to be able to see it and to be able to just showcase it and keep on showcasing the beauty of Algeria with everyone watching this video. Honestly, I'm quite shocked that this is free to enter. They have the royal building of Saudi Arabia, the clock tower of Lebanon, from Morocco to Qatar to literally all over the world. Syria, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Algiers, Algeria, like it is absolutely incredible. This is honestly amazing. So you can see right over here, they have the pyramids with the Sphinx representing Egypt, and then also another place I consider almost as home, we have Dubai over there. So we have the Burj Al Arab, which is also looks absolutely incredible. So you have all these. There's also an Afghanistan one, another one in the middle. I don't know flags very, very well, so I'm walking up to all of them to be able to see, and then you're greeted with the absolutely beautiful pinnacle of the mosque. There's another one for Turkey, some absolutely, I don't know if that's Qatar, but it's absolutely incredible. Jordania down there, and you can just come into and walk around. You can see there's people cleaning it, making sure it stays absolutely spotless. So it's a really nice thing. I think also if you have children to come and walk around, just find a bench to sit on. Not many places you're going to get a view like that right by the freeway, and then you can learn history at the same time. All of these amazing, amazing landmarks. And when the weather's as good as it is today, there's just no excuse. There's also steps you can pay to enter there, walk all the way across and then into the mosque. But it really, really feels like Dubai with the palm trees, how clean everything is. And then the fact you have a mini Burj Al Arab over here, really, really cool. I know I said it earlier, but I would really put this place high up on my list to come and visit. It'll probably take you around 20 minutes to walk around everywhere. It took me about 20 minutes, and then I sat for about half an hour just staring at the mosque and the minaret. I literally cannot take my eyes off it. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly actually, but it is so massive, you cannot even fathom the size of it. And obviously we're during Ramadan right now, so everything's closed, but I can imagine it being an absolutely incredible environment, because it's really great as it is now when you have all these little shops open. They have places to sit outside, and then they have all this area up and down where kids can come and play with the parents are eating, or they want a little break from looking at all the monuments. There was a huge excursion of tiny small little school children that just arrived now, so that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to give them the whole area, let them explore it. But one thing that I love to see is lots of bins, no litter. They also have like a massive made out of metal, I would think you could say it is, in the background there, of almost looks like a Coke bottle, so you can go and drop all your bottles in there to make sure it's recyclable. And then you have the amazing views of Algiers in the background, the Martyrs Monument, the mosque, and there's another incredible looking building down there. I'm definitely going to go research it, see what that is. It looks like it could even be a museum, but I'm going to make my way around because I'm really interested to see what this mall has to offer and everything inside there. But if you look in the far distance, as I said, Algeria literally has 4 seasons in one day. Started out hot this morning, was in a vest, then got chilly, put this on, and now in the distance, that does not look promising. We live round about there on top of the hill, so it's probably going to be pouring in like an hour or so. So I'm going to quickly go into this mall and just have a look around. Probably everything will be closed respectfully as it is Ramadan, but it'll be nice just to go and have a look, and then I'll probably just sit on the coast and just take in that sea breeze. This is what I was saying when I said literally the development in Algeria just never stops. So the promenade that comes all the way down there, they're actually connecting it. This looks like it's going to turn into a harbor. Looks really, really great. Almost looks finished. I cannot get in, else I would get in and showcase it. But around like maybe a kilometer down that way is where a whole nother promenade starts. So it's really cool to see that they're actually going to connect all these promenades together. So there's a running track, there's a walking track, and you can then obviously come for a stroll. There's also an area where cars can go and drive, but in the far distance you can see where it connects. So I'm really looking forward to the day where this is all complete, and then I can probably go for like a 10k run, start all the way along there, run all the way down this promenade, all the way down and all the way back. But it looks absolutely incredible. You can see some office towers and buildings in the distance there, and then obviously the Grand Mosque. And this is the Marina Mall. If I did not mention it earlier, this is the Marina Mall, and it's actually quite busy for this time of day. I was not expecting it. This mall is insane. Way bigger, way better than I thought it was. There was a US Polo, there's like luxury cologne shops, there's places to get food, coffee. They even have like all of these high-end shoes, like limited edition Nikes and everything like that. Absolutely incredible. Also a decathlon, an absolutely massive decathlon. If I'd seen it, I would have thought I was in my old house in Belgium, because it was a decathlon just outside. Obviously we're in the food court now, so the food court is closed due to Ramadan, but I'm absolutely blown away. It is so clean, it is so well maintained, and if you were in this and you just had to take a look, you would swear you are in Dubai. Absolutely incredible. I love the clothing at the US Polo. Also I think it's called like Korea. That was a shop that had like all the shoes, so I took some photos on that. It looked incredible. It's down one of the other wings, so possibly one of the biggest shops I've seen to get groceries. I presume it's a Carrefour. They also have an athlete's foot where you can go and buy Nike, Adidas, Puma and everything. Then an official Puma shop here, and then you can just see it just goes on and on and on, all different types. It seems to be focused around footwear on this side, but looks amazing. I definitely need a new pair of shoes, and I love it how it's like in Dubai with all the little stands in the middle where you can get perfume, mascara, lipstick, everything like that for everyone. And then another massive store over here, lots of natural art, another really cool clothing shop. But wow, really blown away. I have to say I was not expecting that. So as I said earlier in the video, this is Marina Mall, but I was not expecting to see, it's probably my own ignorance also, to see like the Puma official shop, the athlete's foot, all of those type of brands, US Polo. It's like, it's incredible. And they had some of the shirts and clothing, the jeans that I've never seen anywhere else before, or the ones that I've tried to get a hold of and I've just never been able to. So I think next time I have absolutely 0 dinar on me right now, so there's nothing I can get. But the fact that they have so many options there, it makes sense why this car park is so busy. From the outside it looks like an okay mall, but from the inside, super clean, really lots of different options, lots of different shops to choose from. And as I said, day by day I just get more and more surprised by Algeria and just how we don't see this type of stuff on mainstream media, so we think other things, when meantime you can get anything here what you can get anywhere else in the world. But you can see the weather behind me is slowly starting to change. So I've been walking for around 2 and a bit hours, so I think it's time now that I go and find the car and slowly start making my way home. I have just been putting together and compiling the video, and I did not realize how much footage we acquired over today. So what I'm rather going to do is, instead of going out exploring more, I'm going to keep it all for a completely new video. I'm rather going to sit down now, edit all the final videos together. So I just want to say thank you so much for your support, for watching the video. The weather is absolutely incredible right now, especially for around 5 p.m. Beautiful afternoon into the evening. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're not already a part of the family, come on, join along, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video.